Testing. Alright. Alright, just getting things prepared. Here we go, the Stingers and the Blues. I like that we're on time. Be high field. Yep. Stingers and the Blues, enjoy. Welcome to Beehive Field, home of the Cincinnati Stingers, as they're going to be hosting the Memphis Blues. Here, it's their opening day here in Cincinnati. Glad to have you tuning in. I'm Thomas, your host. Ignoring them in the corner, the Cincinnati Stingers and the Memphis Blues. Let's get this year started with a bang. So, there's their projected top players for the Stingers. Here's Roki Sasaki, I believe. So, the Stingers and the Blues. First pitch, next. Ozzy Aoi's the DH leading off against Roki Sasaki. Honestly, a new pitcher in Major League Baseball, and he's decided to come over to the NBL. He throws the ball upstairs on a four-seamer for ball one. And we're underway here at Beehive Field in Cincinnati on a Saturday afternoon. Splitter and a swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. So the Blues here. These teams aren't that far apart. 1-2 the count. Roki Sasaki, Japanese pitcher, playing for Cincinnati in the NBL. Throws ball one, and it's 2-2. I love the striped uniform for both teams. They're both wearing stripes. Four-seamer, the strike come out, and that's out number one. First NBL strikeout for Roki Sasaki. And they're on a fastball on the corner. And that's how you do it. Top of the first. One out. Nobody on. Nolan Jones to the plate. Falling down the left field line. Glad to have you tuning in on this Saturday afternoon. 227 batting average for Nolan Jones. Memphis Blues. It's going to be interesting. Memphis with a sports team. That's not the Grizzlies. But that's all they've known. Well, they do have had the Redbirds. That one pretty well hit. Oh no, yeah, that's gonna go into this. Oh no, it dropped in foul territory. Didn't go in the stands, but it was too far of a run from the right fielder for the Stingers to make it either way. A bad four-seamer, and it's 1-2. Another one to Jones. Swung and a miss. He got him. And there's two down. So back-to-back strikeouts for Roki Sasaki to start this ball game. Here's Kyle Tucker for the Blues. I love the M as their cap logo. They have a fantastic cap logo. Their main logo is a literal saxophone, which is cool. Well, you don't really, again, the main logos, you don't really get to see much. You mainly just see the cap logo. And no one to count to Tucker in the pitch. A bad sinker on the lower outside corner. To even the count 1-1. Cal Tucker clear with the cut. Comfortably. That one really fouled down the right field line. And it's 1-2. Tough start for the Blues here. In Cincinnati. A splitter and he struck out swinging. And we head to the bottom of the first. 3 strikeouts for Hiroki Sasaki. No runs, no hits. We head to the bottom of the first. So taking the mound for the Memphis Blues is Ben Brown. In the MLB last year, he just started 8 games, taking the start. His first NBL start will be with the Blues on opening day. 28.8% strikeout rate. See how it does. His first batter is Luis Garcia for the Stingers. And it's the bottom of the first.
That's a ball.
First pitch to the Cincinnati Stingers. Luis Garcia, 6-year career in the major leagues before coming to the NBL. And the 1-0. Pretty well hit. This one going back out towards right center. Is he going to get there? Makes the running catch at the warning track. He was going right towards the wall, looked up behind him, and would make a beautiful catch. There's your starting lineup for the Cincinnati Stingers. Gio Urshela is on the team, but he's on the bench today. Holmes, a custom player of the DH. Next is Aaron Coleman. Aaron Coleman to the plate for Cincinnati. 1 out and nobody on here. Just
Ball 1.
and fall on it upstairs from Brown. Haven't seen a hit in this game yet. The 1-0. Bad 4-seamer, it's 2-0. The Cincinnati Stingers, which they're taking the name of an old hockey team. And the cap logo is the exact same main logo for the Stingers. So, it's just the only logo the Stingers will use for the NBL. Yeah, same logo, very similar branding, just updated for baseball. 3-1. Full count, 3-2 to Aaron Coleman. Excuse me. The 3-2. Hopped up. The shallow center field. He's under it. Back up towards the... Makes the catch. As he backed up. And there's 2 down. 2 down in the first. Here's Jose Mendoza. The Stingers with just 1 out remaining here in the first. Can they get something out of this inning? We'll see. And a 12 o'clock curve. For strike 1, I did like the curve on the way. They curved from the inside towards the outer end of the strike zone. That one's popped again to shallow center field. And he's under it to make the catch. And that retires the side. We head to the second innings. No runs, no hits after 1. So here's Royce Lewis for the Memphis Blues. And Sasaki with 3 strikeouts in that first inning. See how he follows it up. 98 heater from Hiroki Sasaki. That was hard. A hard pitch. 97 for ball 1. Just one ball. Chill out. Okay. And like, this is the history behind the name Cincinnati Stingers. There's a lot of it, there's a historical aspect to it as well. That one's popped foul, 1 and 2. I've noticed these teams do have similar looks to them. They do. I mean, the colors are different, but they're like almost, the branding's almost. It looks like if this were separated into eras, they would have probably came in together, just because they look so similar. And the 2-2. We're going to be lined down the right field line over the on-field bullpen. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out for the Blues. Nobody's got a hit yet. Four-seamer popped up. Popped foul. I mean, even their jerseys do look similar. I didn't even do that on purpose. They they look similar. Another 2-2. That'll be down the left field line. Into the corner. Another pitch.
3-2.
3-2. That was in the dirt. And the 9th pitch of this at-bat coming up. The pitch. Fouled off. Count is full to Royce Lewis. Zaki trying to get his 4th K. And the pitch. Popped into shallow right center field. Right fielder's on it. He's under it. Makes the catch. There's out number 1 here in the top of the 2nd. So Christian Walker to the plate. 251 batting average last year in Yemeli. So here is his first NBL debut.
Ball, that's out.
A slide that drifted outside there. You can see it on the the way it drifted. Maybe the spin rate probably contributes to it. I don't know. I'm not a pitcher. I don't know. I don't know the exact specifics of pitching, but I do know some of it. Four-seamer, it's 1-1. A full crowd here at the Field in downtown Cincy. Here's the 1-1. Taps a slider foul. As we saw earlier, Sasaki's fastballs are they're heaters. But he's getting them almost to 100 miles an hour.
That's ball 2.
97 right there for ball 2. To even the count. If he can go right down the middle of that, good luck. He can get that in. Chased it, swung and a miss on a 97 mile an hour fastball. That's his 4th strikeout in 2 innings. Are you kidding me? Here's Byron Buxton. Naki looking to punch him out. It'll be lined foul for strike 1. This Cincinnati crowd is really coming to support. They're on their feet for Suzuki.
Nope, that's a ball.
That's 1-1 in the count. Byron Buxton, 11-year career with the Twins. And another team that I don't remember. Four-seamer going to be popped up. It's 1-2. 99. Can he hit triple digits? We'll see. And the 1-2.
Ball 2.
2-2 the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
But the
3-2.
3-2 the count. He struck. I think he misfired on that last pitch. So that was way inside. And the full count pitch. Swing will be lined. That'll be a base hit. And then it'll be the first base hit of this ball game. And Buxton's aboard for the Memphis Blues. A perfect hit. Yeah. Right into the gap. Right into the gap into left field. 110 off the bat. Here's Shane McGuire.
Ball one, no strike.
Way high four-seamer for ball one. The Twins the Twins with the runner aboard here. Byron Buxton and McGuire are gonna foul that one into the stands, even the count. On a strike here. Can the Blues do something? Can McGuire get a hit to keep the inning going? We'll pop it foul, and it's 1-2. Sasaki looking to get. If he can get that fifth strike count in 2 innings, that'd be incredible. Swing and a miss. He got it. 5 strikeouts in 2 innings for Roki Sasaki. And we head to the bottom of the second. Incredible work. Here's Matt Chapman for the Stingers to lead it off. Ben Round throwing a no-hitter. I mean, it's not a feat. If you're throwing a no-hitter, going into first, second, third inning is not that crazy. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The drop on that 12 o'clock curve. Nasty.
2 strikes.
1-2 the count to Matt Chapman. Popped up first base side. First baseman's under it. Move towards it. And make the catch. And there's one down. Here's Cliff Combs. Right on the jumbo shot there. The DH. His first hit in the NBL. Everybody's new to this, so. Takes a four-seamer, 97. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
0-2. Both teams struggling offensively. There's only 1 hit in this game so far. That was Byron Buxton in the top of the inning. The 0-2. Four-seamer for ball 1. And then another pitch. He got him on the 12 o'clock curve. 2 down. Here in the bottom of the second. That pitch. And 12 o'clock curve right at the knees. Probably could have been called a ball. 2 down here. Hebert Ruiz.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a bad 12 o'clock curve. They're way outside for ball 1. Nice four-seamer on the upper outside corner.
Ball, that's it.
And followed up by one that went up the same pitch. This one had like a weird angle where it went inside. You gotta be able to control the angle of your pitches. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Another pitch. Skied to right. Drifting back. And he'll make the catch. Side retired. We head to the third. Just 1 hit for the Blues. Cincinnati still scoreless and hitless through 2 innings. Top of the third inning. Here's Ezekiel Duran. Nobody out, nobody on. The Reds, the Stingers and the Blues. The Stingers and the Blues here. Sasaki with 5 strikeouts. The best 2-inning performance I've ever seen. 99 miles an hour on a four-seamer. Hasn't cracked 100 yet. Oh, he's gonna bunt. Got by Sasaki. And that's out number 1. Here's Edmundo Sosa, the shortstop. I know he's playing on the Mets. I don't know if he still does. I don't know if he's a New York Met now. Probably is. I might be wrong in that. Don't please fact check me. I might be wrong. But that's one team I know he's played with. He's come to the NBL to play with the Memphis Blues. Top of the 3rd inning. Just 1 hit. And that's for Memphis. Here's strike 1. Sasaki's already at 44 pitches. This is his 44th.
Yep.
Oh, that hit him on the elbow. Hit him on the elbow. He's going to automatically get a walk. So he takes first. Here's Ozzy Albies, the DH. And he's leading off. I always found that unique when they have a DH leading off. Throw back to first. He's safe. One on, one out for the Blues. Four-seamer found off down the left field line. Ozzy Albies is a 3-time All-Star, 2018, 2021, and 2023 for Major League Baseball. A splitter well below the knees. 1-1 the count. Like if you're a Japanese player and you go to wherever you go, that team will get a lot of good support from Japanese fans. 1-2 and a sinker.
Ball, that's in.
There's one that's 2-2, just inside. Then the angle, if he just maybe adjusted his pitch slightly, it would go a different direction. The 2-2 to Ozzy Albies. And he just corked it foul, just barely got a piece of it. Albies gets a hit, depending on how far the hit goes. You get that runner to 3rd. And he strikes out swinging. 2 down. That's strike out number 6 for Hiroki Sasaki. Incredible performance for Hiroki. 2 down here, top of the 3rd. Here's Nolan Jones again. His 2nd time up. And obviously 0 for 1 today. Nice slider drifted right towards the middle of the plate there for strike 1. It's kind of being a batter. You have to like recognize where pitches are gonna go before they get there. And Minnesota just got back in time after a pickoff attempt, so he's safe. Stays on first. Nolan Jones gonna hit. Sosa's gonna go 2nd or 3rd. Maybe if it's a double, he'll score. But you gotta make contact first. 0-2. Four-seamer well below the knees. Below the knees and inside, 1-2.
2 balls.
Oh, that one's in the dirt. Sosa's gonna stay on first. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 from Sasaki. Swing to be line foul. Sasaki gonna try and get out for the Stingers. Another one fouled away. Once again. He's already almost to 60 pitches. There's strike 3. 7 strikeout for Hiroki Sasaki. Are you kidding? It's only been the 3rd inning. There's Jason Dominguez. left fielder for Cincinnati. He plays for the Yankees in Major League Baseball. In the real world. Take strike one there. Yep. From Ben Brown. Line it there. Is he going? Here's the long throw. Way in time. And that's at number one. I don't think. You can get a liner. Run and just run. And until you hear that one, like, makes the catch of the ball hit the glove, you just keep going. I don't think Dominguez ran fast enough because he was way late on to the bag. The ball got there way before him. Popped up by Zach Nito in the left field foul territory, and there's out number two. Joe Adele to the plate, the center fielder for the Stingers. 2 down. Still scoreless. Good four-seamer. All the way curved up, not curved, but was angled toward that upper outside corner. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Ben Brown throwing a no-hitter. Skied up. High, way on the infield. And the catcher makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Shane McGuire. We head to the fourth. Top of the fourth inning, Cal Tucker to the plate to lead it off the fourth. And Suzuki's had a ridiculous start. Just ridiculous. Just one base hit. He won, obviously no perfect game, no hitter. But I mean, he still could get that complete game shutout if they're willing to keep him in long enough. I don't know why I stuttered there.
No, inside.
A bad slider, a 1-1. Another one to Kyle Tucker, the pitch. And that one, hunt the glove. Oh, we got to it! Incredible! And that's out number one. Did you see that? What a dive. He got him in the throw in time to get the out. Zach Nito. Are you kidding? 98 feet on that throw. And he still got it in time. Here's Royce Lewis. Four-seamer. And there's strike one. So, another pitch. Swinging away line. That will. Oh, is that going to be an out soon? No, that will be a base hit. He is safe. Base hit for. Who's that? Royce Lewis. So Royce Lewis aboard. Here's Christian Walker.
Ball.
Takes a splitter 90 miles an hour. That was a fast splitter. But it's ball one, just below the knees there. And with pitchers, a lot of drops. You want them to be up in the zone so then they can go down, because that's how gravity works. And there's one, there's two. They turn the double play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fourth. And this Cincy crowd is excited. Here's Luis Garcia to lead off the bottom of the fourth for the Cincinnati Stingers. Love their jerseys, by the way, too. The Stingers going on, almost runs it. It has almost like a race car video game look to it. To me, it does. Anyway, I just love the font. Owens into center field. Back on it. Makes the running catch. Byron Buxton for out number 1. Aaron Coleman to the plate. Popped down his first at-bat in this ball game here on the Stingers opening day. Circle change that's got foul there, you can see. Making his major league debut. Debut in a major level of baseball. Not Major League Baseball, but the National Baseball League. 0-2 to Coleman. And the pitch. Four-seamer, it's 0-2. And 1-2, that one's in the dirt on a four-seamer. Memphis Blues. They just really haven't. Neither team has really broken through yet. Ben Brown's still throwing a no-hitter. Four-seamer, count full. It's 3-2. Double check that, make sure. Yeah. Just 2 hits for the Blues, and that's it. The 3-2 to Coleman. Ball 4. No walk. Here's Jose Mendoza. Go back to first. He's in there safely. So one on for the Stingers. For a walk. And that one's fouled off by Mendoza. Also his first ever game at this high of a level of baseball. Yeah, 1.
That's a ball.
12 o'clock curve, and it's 1-1 the count.
Did he go?
And there's ball 2. They say a check swing. Do one to Mendoza. Swing to the wire. One up to second. Throw to first. Unable to turn the double play. And that'll break up the no-hitter. Through 4 innings. That should break up the no-hitter, but they say no hits, but okay. Bottom of the 4th inning. Four-seamer for strike 1. And 12 o'clock curve, and it's fouled off. 0-2. Chapman, I feel like he would be like the star on this team. I feel like he would. If anyone, he would be the one to just drill one out of nowhere. Line that's going to be fouled down the right field line. Nobody was there to get it. So if it just kept going, I feel like the ball would go run out and get it. Just something kind of annoying. Popped up. McGuire's on it. Make the catch behind home plate, and that ends the 4th inning. And we head to the top of the 5th. Apparently, it's still a no-hitter. No score after 4. So Byron Buxton, who singled his first at-bat, is one of the 2 hits for the Memphis Blues. Sasaki's still at the mound. I imagine they're going to keep him until he gives up a run. Four-seamer for strike. It'll look like a ball. Byron Buxton, All-Star in 2022 in Major League Baseball. Top of the 5th inning. Glad to have you tuning in on a Saturday afternoon. There's a splitter. It's 0-2. Sasaki having a fantastic opening day. A four-seamer line foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Pop up. Shallow right field. The catch. We're out number 1. Shea McGuire into the play for the Memphis Blues. Sasaki almost at 70 pitches here in the 5th. Solid splitter. McGuire obviously is making his NBL debut. Everybody is not unique. That'll be Sky, but it's going to turn foul down the right field side. 22 balls, 48 strikes by Sasaki for 70 pitches.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One's in dirt on a slider for ball 1. I mean, he's been fantastic. Roki Sasaki, just the amount of strikeouts he has. Four-seamer, it's 2-2. Well, this would be your 7th or 8th strikeout. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Strikeout number 8 for Roki Sasaki. And it keeps going. He's going to get to 10. Easily. Unless things collapse, which they could. He's gonna get at least get to 10, if not more. Four-seamer just fouled off for strike 1. I'm just gonna look something up real quick. Baseball. No 1 count to Duran. The pitch. Swing, run to first, run to the bag inside, and that ends the inning. So we head to the bottom of the 5th. We're still scoreless after 4.5 innings. The bottom of the 5th inning, still scoreless, just 2 hits for the Blues, and that's it. There's ball 1. There's Cliff Combs. 0 for 1 today. I fell off a four-seamer. And okay, so when you turn a double play and fail, when you fail to turn a double play, it does not count as a hit. So yes, the Blues, Ben Brown still technically has he still has a no-hitter intact. Count is full of 3-2. 3-2 to Cliff Combs. And the pitch. And fouls off of Orsian. To keep his at-bat going. Another pitch. Able to block it foul behind home plate. He looks determined with it, with the mustache and his long hair. Cliff Combs, he does. Swing, and that's a base hit that'll break up the no-hitter. For 5 innings. A no-hitter for Ben Brown, but it's broken up by a base hit by Cliff Combs. His first hit in the NBL. And the Snickers got a man aboard. I mean, he knew where the pitch was coming, and he was ready for it. Which, when you can recognize where the type of pitch, and you can see where they're going to land before they land. And there's another one out towards center field. This one running going back, and he can't get it. A ground roll double. Back-to-back hits. Hubert Ruiz. A ground roll double. And there's 2 on for the Stingers and nobody out. Cincinnati's looking to be in really good shape right now. Here's Jason Dominguez. Take strike one, a four-seamer. That was a ball. I'm pretty sure that was a ball. Let's call it strike anyway. Maybe because it just clipped it. I don't know. Nobody out, but there's 2 on. Four-seamer 0-2. Back-to-back base hits. Then they do 3 in a row. This one pretty well hit. Should score a run. Runner going back towards the track. Makes the running catch. Here is the throw. The runner going to go home. This will score a run. And the Stingers are on the board. So Cincinnati takes a 1-0 lead. Who's Magneto? Brown, 60th pitch. This one pretty well hit. This one going back. This one off the wall. 2-0 Cincinnati. And that'll be with an RBI double for Zach Neto. And the Stingers offense is rolling. Here's Joe Adele for Cincinnati. Oh, trying to do a pickoff attempt there. Failed. Just 1 on, 1 out. It's 2-0 Cincinnati. Both runs scored in this inning. This crowd is on their feet. And there's a 12 o'clock curve, just a bit too low. And Santana and Aiken warming up at the Memphis bullpen. The ball 1 on that low 12 o'clock curve to Joe Adele. This one is pretty well hit. It's going to turn foul. These fans are they're going crazy right now. Four-seamer foul down the right field line. 1-2. The one thing about opening day crowds is it's just different than the rest of the season. It almost has a playoff feel to them. The crowd only struck out. Cuts him out and there's 2 down. But the runner at second goes to third on the wild pitch. Luis Garcia. Jack Neto on third base. Garcia could bring him home right here.
Ball inside.
6-4-seamer for ball 1 on that inside pitch. The Blues seem to be collapsing right now here in this inning. They not only blew the no-hitter and the complete game shutout. Tough inning for Ben Brown. Struggling to get out of it. He fouled up into the left field crowd. And it's 1-2. Blues looking to get out of it. Relying on Ben Brown to get strike 3 here.
That's ball 2.
Bad circle changeup. Ball 2. Ball 3, and the count is full on that four-seamer that was upstairs. Coleman is on deck for the Stingers. Garcia's 0 for 2 today. 3-2 the count and the pitch. Swing's gonna be a grounder to second, 1 hop to first, and that will do it. So the Blues do barely get out of it, but they give up 2 runs in the process. 2-0 Stingers. And here's Edmundo Sosa.
Ball in.
Four-seamer, ball 1. A ball and no strikes and the pitch. That'll be line foul. He's going to go, that'll be tapped foul. Ball and 2 strikes the count. Suzuki trying to keep his streak going. It's 2-2. He's had a fantastic game for the Stingers so far. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's his 9th. He's going to face Ozzy Albies again. 9 strikeouts for Roki Suzuki.
Inside, ball 1.
Not going, not that I'm rooting for Cincinnati or anything, although by where I live I should be. I like the other Ohio team in this league. I like them better. But
Nope, that's inside.
2-0 the count. Two balls, no strikes. Top of the 6th.
Ball 3.
Four-seamer high, ball 3. Just needs to get. He just needs to get him out. He needs to throw in the zone, but 96 at a four-seamer right down Broadway. 3-1. Count it off. Count is full to Albies. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Popped up. Third base side. He's under it. Backs up. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Nolan Jones, here he comes. Gonna face Suzuki. I kind of want to see him have the complete game. That would be quite the first game.
That's inside.
Sinker ball 1 inside. Now, if I were the coach, I'd keep him on the mound. Four-seamer low, 2-0. Another one to Nolan Jones. One to be a grounder to short. Throw to first. Got him. Side retired. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Aaron Coleman will lead it off. So Dennis Santana coming in for the Memphis Blues. 62 games starting last year in Major League Baseball. Aaron Coleman will lead it off for Cincinnati.
Nope, that's down.
And cutter for ball 1. Coleman without a hit today. Only was only at bat. Didn't get a hit. 1-1 from Santana. Losing a two-run deficit. See if they can make it back. It's gonna be tough. If they're facing Rockies out, and he has just been outstanding. I don't know what, if you're the Blues, I don't know what you do against that guy. I don't know what you do. So we're gonna miss. Strike 3. That did hit him, but he did. If you get hit and you swing, it doesn't matter. You're out. Four seamer, it's 1-0. So Palencia and Aiken warming up in that Memphis bullpen. And those 0 for 2 for the Stingers. Swing into center field, a base hit. So easy board for the Stingers. 1 out. Everyone's getting their first major hit, so you're gonna see that a lot in this game. So 1 on for the Stingers. Matt Chapman to the plate. Chased a slider for strike 1. 2 pop outs for Matt Chapman here. Start. Plays on the Giants. He's on their starting lineup. 0-2 count to Matt Chapman. A bad slider, yeah. Noticing Santana's sliders they're very, they move a lot. Swing and a miss. Chapman strikes out swinging, and he's out for 3. Fantastic pitch. Santana with a strikeout here. And the 6th inning. So there's 2 down. Maybe the Blues can get out of this. Buff comes. Full steamer. Strike 1. Upper inside corner. One thing is when you go in the inside corner, which that's what a lot of pitchers are doing in Major League Baseball. I don't know if they'll be doing it here. Yeah, they probably will. But it results in more injuries. Oh, is he gonna go? The throw. Safe. Mendoza made it. A stolen base, his first this season. First stolen base in his first game.
Ball 2.
Oh, slider way outside.
1 strike.
2-1 the count. Another pitch. There'll be a tapper. Easy for the first. In time. Side retired. We head to the 7th inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. Top of the 7th. And there'll be a tapper for strike 1. Swung and a miss on a 4-seamer, Kyle Tucker. Jockey's almost at 100 pitches. Slider, and he struck out. Kyle Tucker. And that's, I believe, his 10th strikeout. Now, has Kenny finished the game? Top of the 7th inning. Four-seamer for strike one. I'm gonna get some water. Swung it away for a foul ball down the right field line. Ten strikeouts for Suzuki. Hasn't allowed a run. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A ball and 2 strikes to the count. And smacked, foul.
That's a ball.
No, sinker, 2 and 2 at the count even. Norn popped up. He's on in foul territory. I'll make the catch. And that's out number 2. Christian Walker, who's 0 for 2 today. Most everybody on that Memphis lineup's 0 for 2. Or 0 for 1, 0 for 2. Most of them haven't. 2 players have got a hit against Roki Sasaki.
All 1.
Four-seamer. Yeah, I'm correct. 2 players. Top of the 7th inning. 1-0 count. Nobody on. 2 down. Four-seamer's fouled off. 1-1. Here's his 101th pitch. Line, base hit. And Walker's aboard for the Blues. So Byron Buxton to play. He's one of the few players who've got a hit today for Memphis. Can Suzuki get him out?
Nope. That's inside.
Four-seamer for ball 1. Well inside. The Memphis center fielder. 1 for 2 today. The pitch. 1-1. Top of the 7th inning here. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
No, the crowd is getting loud here at Cincinnati. So the tap foul keeps Buxton's at bat alive here in the 7th and keeps the inning going.
Ball, that's out.
Splitter just outside. Just it was angled. It was angled that way. He's gonna either throw it inside or change the angle. Otherwise, it's gonna be a ball. Four-seamer, and he got him on the inside edge. For strike 3, I believe that's his 11th strikeout. Roki Sasaki, no runs allowed through 7 innings. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Here's Daniel Palencia taking the mound for the Memphis Blues. In the 7th, just 10 games. He played in last year as a reliever in Major League Baseball. And Ebert Ruiz, 1 for 2, a double. Bottom of the 7th. I still haven't seen too much, a little bit of offensive action. No home runs in this game yet. Rangers building a cushion would not hurt them.
Nope.
First team will win now. Well, 99 from Palencia there. 99 mile an hour heater, but it was outside. Gonna be fouled right field. One thing I did hear about is for Chase Field. I did hear about this, and essentially what it is, they have one red seat, and I believe the owner of Chase Field, one guy he was friends with who was a big Diamondbacks fan, and he said he hit triple digits. Palencia hit triple digits. Incredible. 3-2 count to Ruiz. It's going to be a grounder. 3-2 the count. Continuing my story, I guess, so to speak. The owner was friends with this guy, who was a big Diamondbacks fan. Struck him out, and there's one down here in the bottom of the 7th. So here's Jason Dominguez with this story that I'm going on here. The guy at Chase Field and his friend, he told them that the Diamondbacks were going to change to red, and this guy says that I will not wear that unless they win the division. They were a really bad team before then, and then that year they do win the division. He put on the red jersey, they had a whole party of it, and then he got, like a couple years later, he got cancer, so it's sad. And then one thing that he says, can you make a red seat for me, as there's 2 outs. And then, yeah, can you make a red seat for me? The seat, and I want it to be this seat that I sat. And it was a dream he had. It was a dream. It was all from a dream. And he said that I was looking over this beautiful baseball field, and there was one red seat for me with my name on it. I can't remember what, there was a tagline, and I can't remember exactly what the tagline was that was associated with it. That it was all in his dream, and then he said, basically asked to make it the owner to make it a reality, and he did. And now at Chase Field for the Arizona Diamondbacks, there is one seat that is red. Ground to third, throw to first. In time to end the inning, and we head to the 8th. A 2-0 Reds lead after 7 innings. 2 runs and 4 hits for Cincinnati. No runs on 3 hits for Memphis. Kenley Jansen taking the mound for Cincinnati. Here in the bottom of the 8th, this does make me a little mad that they took out Roki Sasaki. I get it. It's a lot. They took him out, so he won't get the complete game. If I were the coach, I would have kept him in. Choosing fastball, ball 1. The fans don't like that call. 33,197 in attendance. Should be everybody. Again, a lot of these are slightly smaller than MLB stadiums. They're like 2,000 or 3,000 seats. A ball and a strike. And we pop foul. I'm just gonna look it up for fun, because I'm kind of bored right now. What is the largest? Jensen trying to get his first strikeout. A bad cutter, ball 1. Way inside on that cutter. Delivery grounder. So Coors Field's the biggest by square feet. I just decided to look that up randomly because it was a thought that came into my head. Coors Field, the Colorado Rockies. The Colorado Rockies. Oh boy. Hopefully the NBL doesn't have a team like that. I don't want that. I don't want a team that's really bad. This one high fly ball. This one going back. Track it, running catch. She's able to make it. Out number one. Ezekiel Duran to the plate. Second baseman 0 for 2 today for the Memphis Blues. And takes a two-seam fastball. Upper inside corner, strike one. Memphis coaches. I mean, I guess now is when you want to try, really try. I don't know what you do if you're the Memphis coach right now.
1-1.
Like you're stuck. You need the best hit. Just try and just hope your best hitters can get hits against this guy, Kenley Jansen. Swings it to be a grounder to third. Go to first, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, Sosa.
Here's Edmundo Sosa. Top of the 8th.
Timeout.
Oh, he's hit. We'll go to first. So 1 out for the Blues. After Edmundo Sosa was hit, here's Ozzy Albies.
Nope.
Slider, there's ball 1. In the top of the 8th.
Ball.
Another pitch, two-seam fastball, 2-0. Jansen's struggling to hit the strike zone here. The pitch, off his foot, a base hit. And there's 2 on for Memphis. So maybe getting Hiroki Sasaki out was probably not a good decision. If they blow their 2-0 lead here,
Counts 1-0.
Deceimer ball on. 2 on for Memphis. And the Stingers get that shutout. It's in danger right now. One up pitch. Fly ball. Left field, not deep. Didn't even have to move, and he makes the catch, and we head to the bottom of the 8th. Shutout's intact. Here's Keegan Akin coming in for the Memphis Blues. It's really a shame they took out Roki Sasaki. Really a shame. Really a shame. But anyway, we head to the Stingers offense. Also a shame they haven't got more than 2 runs, because I'd like to see an excited pop towards right center field. He's under it. He'll back up just a bit and make the catch for out number 1. Garcia is to the plate. He's flying out in the first. He's 0 for 3 today. Maybe you can change that here. Swing liner. And he will, a base hit. So 1 on for Cincinnati. Here's Aaron Coleman.
Ball, that pitch is up.
And there's ball 1 upstairs on a 4-seam fastball at 95 miles an hour. Chased it foul. The 1-1. Fouls a 4-seamer down the left field line for Cincinnati. Stingers with a 2-0 lead. 1 on, 1 out, and the 1-2 to Coleman. The pitch.
Down.
It's in the dirt. And the runner for Cincinnati stays on second. Stays on first, excuse me. Bottom of the 8th inning.
Full count.
Four-seamer well below the knees, and the count is full. It's Aaron Coleman. Pay off the pitch to Coleman. He'll foul it off. And ball 4, he'll walk.
Now back. First baseman.
Something just happened. I don't necessarily know what. Bottom of the 8th inning.
Outside, that's a ball.
Four-seamer outside, ball 1. So Mendoza, I feel like maybe he can get some runs in here for Cincinnati.
Aye.
Nice circle changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A bit lower in the zone than I expected that to be. And looks like it dropped just a little, but expecting it to be more right down the middle. Right through the legs of the catcher, warming up on the on-field bullpen. And the pitch. Able to found one behind home plate. Keeps the at-bat going here for the Stingers. Fouled off. 1-2. That one shot through center field. Back it goes. And not deep enough to catch on the run. Long throw to second. And the runners stay on base.
Now batting. Third baseman. Back.
2 down, 2 on. Bottom of the 8th, here's Matt Chapman. Surprised he hasn't got a hit today.
Nope, that's a ball.
Four-seamer for ball 1 on the lower inside corner. I bet if there was a different umpire, some of them might call it a strike. That one is smashed to left field. Back she goes. Goodbye, home run. 5-0 Stingers. Matt Chapman. I thought he'd be the one to get a home run, and he did. And Cincinnati's lead is 5. Well, how about that? Matt Chapman. Just the angle he hit that thing was perfect to go well over the green wall in left field. And It gives the Stingers a 5-0 lead. And so Aiken's done for the day. Here's Mantiply. Joe Mantiply coming to the mound for Memphis, and he's gonna probably finish this out for Memphis. This game's pretty much a lost cause. It's more like a what went wrong. I mean, to start off, it wasn't really their fault because Roki Suzuki's start was incredible. He had the best start you possibly could have on opening day. That's not a perfect game or no hitter. Complete game shutout through 7 innings. It'll be fouled off down the right field line. I don't even know why they took him out. 7 shutout innings for Roki Suzuki, and they took him out. The 1-2. Line to base hit. And the Stingers inning keeps going in the bottom of the 8th. Edward Ruiz, 1 for 3 today for the Stingers. He's on to the plate. They found down left field line. Matt Chapman with a 3-run blast just moments ago, and Cincinnati really looks a lot more stable now over the Memphis Blues. The grounder is the throw to second. And there's the throw, ends the 8th inning. So a 3-run blast from Matt Chapman. And it's 5-0 Stingers. Andrew Wentz taking the mound for Cincinnati. We're in the top of the 9th. He's going to close it out for Cincy. 3 outs left for the Blues. Here's Kyle Tucker. A slurve to start off. That's a unique pitch. Famous pitchers in this league that has is Hunter Green. He's in the NBL. He has a slurve. It's probably one of his better pitches. And he's a 1-2 count to Kyle Tucker. He's a cutter. And then 1-2 count, and so he popped up. Third base side. He's under it. Able to make the catch right on the foul line, and that's out number 1. Still 1 down, top of the 9th. And the Stingers are 2 outs away from an opening day shutout. Another line to base hit, this one all the way to the wall. Royce Lewis with a 1-out double here in the 9th.
The first baseman, number 8, Eugene Walker.
A line, and there's that number 2 on a running catch. And the Memphis Blues are down to their final out. Byron Buxton, their last hope for the Memphis Blues. We're going to mess with a 4-seamer 95 up in the upper half of the zone. Thompson, Baruki, they're ready just in case. I think they won't have to come in this game. This ball one a slur at the knees. Probably could have been called a strike. Could argue for that one. Popped up. Shallow right field. He's under it. Calling for it. Makes the catch. Ball game over. And the Cincinnati Stingers with an opening day shutout against the Memphis Blues. Mainly in part to the incredible start. 7 shutout innings for Roki Sasaki. Ben Brown with the loss. Stingers with 5 runs on 7 hits. Blues shutout on 5 hits. And the Stingers take a 1-0 series lead. I'm Thomas Rose. Now we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye and good night. Good afternoon. See you in a bit for some extra stuff. See you later. I'm gonna go outside and have fun. That was a fun game. See ya. Goodbye.